Okay, I want to share with you an amazing story. We're now in the month of Rav Shlomo Carlebach, a month before his yahrzeit. So I like to share stories to help us become a little bit more Mesiris Nefesh type of Jews, which means Jews who are willing to give up everything for the other. So once Rav Shlomo Carlebach gets called up by this woman who is frantic. You see, her boyfriend, a young 20-year-old boy, was just placed in jail by his parents. And basically, there was a whole argument about money, and a lot of money had been had been given to this kid, and the parents had keeping it for themselves, and the kid was arguing, and so they found some excuse to sue their own child, and he was actually thrown in jail, and he was extremely depressed and extremely sad about the whole situation, about his parents abandoning him. And it had gotten to the point where this girl, who was the boy's girlfriend, felt like it was pikuach nefesh. Rav Shlomo, you got to save the day. So Rav Shlomo says, I would love to help. I'm there for any Jew in the world. I'm there, but I have to go to Paris at 6 in the morning. So how am I going to get there? If you could figure out a way for me to get there right now, it was already late at night, and somehow still make it to the airport, I'll go to the prison and I'll visit this boy who needs the help. So the girl thinks about it and she says, okay, and she arranges for a way to drive Rav Shlomo to the prison at like 12 in the morning. Now, Rav Shlomo actually forgot his card, which said that he was a rabbi. You see, rabbis back in the 60s were allowed to go pretty much whenever they wanted into the prisons, but Rav Shlomo didn't have his card. So when the security guards see this guy coming there at 12 o'clock, and normally they're sleeping at that point, these tough prison security guards are like, no way, what are you doing here? And Rav Shlomo said, what, you think I'm a garbage man? Look at me, I look like a rabbi. I'm here to visit one of my people. His life is in danger. And Rav Shlomo says he put a little bit of the fear of God into them, and they let him in. And he goes in, and he sees this boy, and he's so sad, and he's so broken about how could his parents have done this to him. He's just at the edge of the worst thoughts, and Shlomo has decided, I'm not even going to talk to him about his parents or his situation. They just opened up Rabbi Nachman, and for 4 hours, they learned the deepest depth of Rabbi Nachman until this person was pulled into the highest levels of joy. And as the morning was winding down, the late night, Shlomo, with a twinkle in his eye, asked the boy, what about these security guys? You think there's still hope for them? And the boy says, yeah, there's still hope. Rabbi Nachman says there's always hope. And so Shlomo says, hey, why don't you come and learn with us a little bit? And so they, non-Jewish security guards, decided, why not? And they sat there, and all four of them learned a little chabura of Rabbi Nachman. And Rav Shlomo says when he walked out of there, these harsh security guys are waving and smiling at him. And of course, the boy was in a much, much better place. So I don't know the end of the story. That's the end of the story as retold in the Book of Love and Prayer by Zivi Ritchie. But to me, it's an amazing story of Mesiris Nefesh, of putting everything aside to help another Jew, and of the power of Torah, the power of Rabbi Nachman's Torah, to lift everyone up, no matter what their situation is, and lift us to a place of true joy. May we be blessed to learn true Torah this year, and to be inspired, and to always be there for each other. L'chaim, l'chaim.